Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Today I'm going to bring you another episode of those Shen Sha secrets, the Bazi auxiliary stars that are usually not so commonly known or not really discussed in mainstream. Usually we just discuss the Nobleman stars, intelligence stars, peach blossom stars, of course, but then there's minor ones or, people may think they're minor, but they actually do have quite a bit of impact on our lives as well. And today we are going to talk about the sky dog Shen Sha, the sky dog star. Now, in order to check whether you have this star in your Bazi chart, go to this link here and I'll also post it in the description to the video. This particular Bazi plotter is a good one in the sense that you can actually see all the auxiliary stars at the bottom of all the pillars, yeah, without having to calculate it all manually. Yeah, so this Bazi plotter will tell you. Now, if you are if you don't have a Bazi plotter that does that for you, you can use the manual calculation method. That's also possible, and it's very, very simple. So basically, the year branch or your year of birth is the reference point. And so in this particular case, this person is born in a rooster year. So we look at the rooster year. What is the Shen Sha? What is the sky dog star for this rooster? And that would be goat. So if you have the goat anywhere in your natal chart, then you have the sky dog star. And as you can see here, this person has a goat in a month. So therefore, there is a sky dog auxiliary star. So this is the manual calculation method. Very, very simple. Now, we're looking at this now just from a natal star perspective, yeah? So don't go check your luck pillar or the annual pillar. This is now just mainly focusing on the natal chart. So what does the sky dog auxiliary star actually mean? Generally, it means or it shows that at some point in your life, you will have an injury that leaves a scar, or maybe you will have to undergo a surgery, or you may be born with some sort of physical abnormality. Yeah. Now, it sounds rather scary, but if you remove a mole, for example, that also leaves a tiny, tiny scar, and it's considered a surgery, but it's a tiny, tiny scar that still fulfills sort of like that the requirements for the sky dog star. So don't be too afraid when you have this in your chart. Any little scar actually that results from a surgery, big or small, is considered. A physical abnormality could be something that is clearly visible. So I don't know if you have like a sixth toe or something, that's a very clearly visible one. Or if at some point in your life you undergo, maybe you have an accident and that accident leaves you somewhat deformed, or there's something that doesn't look like it should be looking. So maybe you lose a limb or something like that. That's an extreme case of a sky dog star situation, but that's very, very extreme. And so when you see the sky dog star in your chart, don't think of the extremes first. Yeah, there's a lot of other things that would actually have to be in place in your Bazi chart in order to have such an extreme case. Usually it's small, small things. Now, the sky dog star can also appear in the chart of people who have really, really big tattoos. Yeah, if you just have a small tattoo, maybe a name or a little heart or something, that's not really counted. But if you have a lot of tattoos all over your body, or one really big tattoo like a sleeve or something, then that's also a sky dog star fulfillment, so to speak, right? So this is the meaning of a sky dog star. Again, don't be too afraid. Nowadays, any little surgery is counted and also is not lethal. Yeah, small surgeries, even the big ones, are not necessarily something to be too scared about. Or people who have or women who have go through a cesarean birth, they may also see that sky dog star in their chart because that leaves a scar. and it's something that is very, very common these days, right? So not something to be scared of. It's just that you will have one sort of like very visible scar or some sort of physical anomaly, or maybe even a big tattoo. All right. So that's the skydog star in your chart. So have a look at your chart, see whether you have this star in your chart and whether you already, whether this already manifested in your life. Let us know in the comment section below. And of course, if you do want to have a personal reading with me, you can always contact me. My email address is in the description to the video. And I would really appreciate it if you like this video, if you shared it with anybody who may be interested, and if you subscribe to my channel. I post 3 times a week and hopefully always with information that is interesting, immediately applicable, and empowering. All right. See you guys very soon.